Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode in this series. We're going to go over how to store and stake your Cardano using the Yoroi wallet. This one is different than Ada Lite. It is not a website. Rather, this one is a web browser extension. Now, for those of you who are familiar with my channel, you might have seen my video talking about the warnings of MetaMask. And really, Yoroi isn't much different. It's the same concept. It's a web browser, but you will notice a big difference in the permissions that they ask when you first install this web browser. It works on Firefox, so that's cool. Also on Google Chrome. I won't be using that option. I'll be using it on Firefox. So here's how you do that right away. You go to the three lines here on the upper right-hand corner and click on add-ons. And then from here, you can just search it. And it should pop up the first one. Just, keep in mind the number of users and make sure it's not some spammy thing that you're going to be adding onto your computer, especially anything dealing with cryptocurrencies. There's always a threat of it being a fake because they want to take your money, especially cryptocurrency. Very easy for hackers to take and get away with. So anyway, go ahead and click add to Firefox. And here is where they show you the permissions. Access your data for connect to the Trezor, and also access your data for connect to the Emurgo GitHub. Emurgo and Cardano are the two coins that are supported by this particular wallet. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click add, and okay. And that is when it shows up here again in the upper right-hand corner. The symbol for Yoroi is this blue symbol here. So I go ahead and click on that. And okay, I speak English, and here, my friends, are the terms of service and the rights and obligations and taxes and fees, user representation, prohibited users, termination, disclaimer of warranties, all of this really dry legal talk that most people never read. And this one, it's not MetaMask by any means, but it's got some interesting language as well. Just for those of you who are curious, here is one in particular that stood out to me. Again, obviously always concerned about privacy when you're dealing with transactions online and your use of cryptocurrencies. You want to be as private as you can. Hopefully everyone values their privacy. But basically they say when reasonably practicable, is that a word? The company will attempt to respect users' privacy. They will attempt to respect your privacy. I don't know. That's just me. That's that's a slippery slope and can give them a lot of wiggle room. Basically, that's what I'm always looking for when I'm reading these terms of use and terms of service, privacy policies, is how much wiggle room are they giving? But anyway, there's no mention of sharing or collecting your data from other websites that you access with Yoroi as your web browser extension, like MetaMask. So it has that going for it, but who knows? It's still new. MetaMask was cool for a while until it isn't. So anyway, here's how you go with Yoroi. For the purposes of this tutorial, again, I will be doing the simple just so we can keep it simple. Now, what's different from Yoroi from Ada Lite is that if you create a wallet here and you don't have a hardware wallet, at least here, I'll click on Cardano, create wallet. You name your wallet and you do a spending password. This password is what is encrypting your 12-word mnemonic phrase. Your 12-word mnemonic phrase is your private key. That is very, very important and sensitive and should be very private information that you don't want anyone else to know, because if they know that phrase, they can take your cash or your Cardano out of your wallet. And I'm assuming you don't want to do that without your permission. So anyway, this is the difference between Yoroi and Ada Lite. Ada Lite doesn't give you the ability to encrypt your mnemonic phrase in the form of a password. So basically, if you create a wallet here on Yoroi doing this, the next time you want to log in, all you need is your password. You won't be needing to input your mnemonic phrase. So again, I'm going to be accessing this through a hardware wallet because that is just an added layer of security that I really value and I have it. So why wouldn't I use it? And that's something I encourage a lot of you, especially if you're, really interested in cryptocurrencies. Maybe you have some large amount of invested in these cryptocurrencies. A hardware wallet is an excellent way to just add an extra layer of security for your cryptocurrencies and for your investments and for their security. So if you have a ledger, if you're thinking about getting a hardware wallet, I've done videos that review different ones. And also I have a very helpful tutorial for ledger hardware wallets, and all of that information can be found down below in the video description. So anyway, I'm going to go back and connect to a hardware wallet. I'm doing a ledger, and here they ask you if it's a Byron era or a Shelley era wallet. Basically, a Byron era wallet is any wallet that was created before July 29th, 2020, basically before staking was launched on Cardano. So if you're using a old wallet, just create a new one and you can have a Shelley era wallet, which will enable you to be able to stake your Cardano coins, which I highly recommend. I mean, if you're going to be storing it in a wallet anyway, might as well be staking it and earning some passive income from that. So, the prerequisites here for connecting Yoroi with your ledger is that, of note, you need to have it physically connected with a USB cable. Okay, so I check all of that stuff. I am already logged in, and again, within my Cardano wallet on my device. Again, if you don't know how to add your Cardano application onto your hardware wallet, if you're dealing with a ledger at least, go to Ledger Live application that you have on your computer, go to the Manager tab, and from there you can search Cardano and then install it onto your device. And from there you will have your Cardano application on your hardware wallet. Because for those of you who maybe you didn't know, Ledger Live lets you interact with a lot of different cryptocurrencies, but Cardano isn't yet one of them. So if you want to store Cardano on your Ledger hardware wallet, you can do so by doing the process I just talked about. And then if you want to actually interact with those coins to deposit them onto that wallet, to withdraw them from that wallet, or to stake them, you need a different wallet interface. It doesn't work with Ledger Live yet. So you can use this with Ada Lite, also with Yoroi, like I'm showing you today, and also I believe with the Daedalus wallet. So I am working with a Ledger Nano X. And let's see, they want to authenticate you using a registered security key. You can connect and authorize one now or cancel. Again, it's on my device, it's asking to export a public key, not the private key. And that's basically you confirming the interaction between your hardware wallet and Yoroi. Okay, so it went through that time. For some reason, it wasn't reading it the first time. Anyway, you can, again, name this wallet that you're interacting with on Yoroi. Sure, I'll go with their given name that they've given me. And so within this wallet, I'm not going to have a balance on it yet because I haven't sent any coins here, but which is why it says number of transactions 0. If I had any transactions or any history within this wallet, it would show here. If you want to if you had coins in this wallet, you want to send them out, you can put in your address here and the amount of Cardano you'd like to send, add a memo, love note, if you will, and go ahead and confirm that. So if you'd like to fund this wallet with Cardano Coins, you go to the Receive tab here, and they have your wallet address produced right here. You can just copy here and paste it, always referencing the addresses that you're copying with the ones that you are pasting into the other wallet where you're making the transaction from, so that you know that you're sending it to the legitimate wallet. Never trust, always verify, and that's how you navigate this crypto space like a pro. So yeah, definitely encourage you to always reference where you're sending coins to. Also, a pretty good practice for, preserving your privacy with your activities on cryptocurrencies and things that Yoroi wallet allows you to do. And most wallet options these days allow you to do this, as well as generate a new address every time you're interacting. Let's say you want to send an address for someone to send coins to your wallet, generate a new one. So then you're not sending everyone the same wallet. And so essentially you're giving everyone a hint as to the activity that's happening on your wallet. When you generate a new address, a new public address, you are giving pretty much a blank sheet of paper. You're not giving them your entire bank statement. So it's not your private address. You're generating a new public address. Okay, so let's say you have coins that you've sent onto this wallet and you want to go ahead and delegate. Yoroi is pretty cool. They give you a list of these different staking pools that you can use to delegate your coins to and earn a little passive income in form of staking rewards. So they go over, the return of 88 annualized ROA based on staking result from the last 30 days. They also give you their share or pool size, the costs involved with staking to each particular staking pool, the average cost of each staking pool, how much pledged is like a personal pledge really from the staking pool operator, how much skin do they have in the game of operating that staking pool, and also how many blocks they have successfully been selected for. So this is a pretty cool list of showing, how these numbers can vary. Basically, what you want to look for is a high ROA, a low share or pool size, because that determines the saturation level. And basically, the more saturated a pool is, your rewards will be reduced. That's their way to kind of incentivize a more decentralized network, which is cool. And there's also these costs, and you'll notice like they have a percentage as well as a number. This percentage is kind of like the tax that each specific or particular pool operator is going to ask you to pay, or you're going to pay to that pool operator if you delegate to. And that's kind of their reward or their payment for their services of maintaining that staking pool. And then this number that you see here, this is 340 is very common. It could be much higher. For example, this one has 500. That's the number of Cardano that is charged to the entire group of people who are delegating to that staking pool. It's not like each individual person has to pay 340. It's divided up amongst all of the delegators for that particular staking pool. So that's pretty much the cost of like the tax basically of delegating to that pool. And then also the obviously the higher number of blocks that they have, the more chance of a reward, that the more rewards you're going to get, because you only get rewarded if they successfully are selected to mine a block on Cardano. So basically they give you a list rather than compared to Adalite, which kind of automatically fills in a staking pool delegator for you. This one, at least you can go through it. Let's say you choose one, you just click delegate. It's obviously going to be wanting your wallet to have a balance to be staking to that pool, which if you did, you select that. And again, what's cool about Cardano is that it automatically is your rewards are automatically compounded into your staking balance. And that means that over time, the higher your staking balance is, the more rewards that you're going to get coin-wise. So the percentage is always the same, but if your staking reward is higher, your rewards, if your staking balance is higher, your rewards will grow over time as well. And it's nice that this is kind of automatic and compounding, because then you don't have to constantly be logging in and remembering to do this. So I think if you're going to be holding Cardano at all, you should at least be staking, helping to support the network and encourage the decentralized network, and also earning a passive income as well. kind of a win-win situation. Also, if let's say you want to change which staking pool you're delegating to, it's really easy. You don't have to like undelegate your coins and then redelegate them. All you have to do is just choose a new delegate. And then after, I believe, 2 epochs, it will be changed and your rewards will be reflected on that. I'll be going over a video next on how to choose a staking pool, and obviously I'll be going over why you might want to or need to change your staking pool that you're delegating to. And also similarly, if you want to send coins out of this wallet and they're all being staked right now, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is send the coins. They're not locked in at all. And that's basically how staking works, is even though you're delegating your coins to a staking pool, you're not giving that staking pool operator the permission or the ownership of your coins. They don't have the ability to spend your coins or really do anything with them. Basically, what you're doing is assigning the value of your coins toward, you're delegating it to that staking pool. So you still have full control over your coins. You can send them wherever you want. Some coins might be different. This is how Cardano works based on the permissions and the wait time of like undelegating coins and things like that. I know Theta makes you wait a little bit, I think. But anyway, Cardano is pretty easy. Just if you want to change the staking pool that you're delegating to, just choose a new one. And if you want to send your coins out, you can just easily just click on this send tab and send them wherever you want. So that's going to wrap it up for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stick around for the next video going over how to choose a staking pool option.